Welcome to PC Gamer Radio. I'm your host Lipstickpaddy, and it's day 2 of E3 2021 predictions. So let's get right into the sticky. These are the games today, and they're all looking fantastic. Now, what we're looking at here is Ghost Runner, which is like a parkour melee FPS insane game. Now, the reason I'm here, Ghost Runner 2 has been announced by the devs, and hopefully we'll get some news on it. This is probably the one I don't have much information on at all. But yeah, the brand is a cyberpunk world and blending sci-fi, post-apocalyptic themes, and yeah, it's been announced last month, so we don't know anything about it, so hopefully we're going to see some more of Ghost Runner 2, and hopefully we're going to get some gameplay and some more information about the world and stuff. But if it's only been announced recently, I don't expect it coming out this year, but certainly one to keep on your radar. Ghost Runner the sequel. Haven't even put this on the main page at all yet, so it's very, very kind of shh secret. But it has been announced with just that little bit of information, so hopefully we'll find out more. Now, Frontier Falling, that's what I read from this, but it's actually Falling Frontier is looking very, very cool from the outlook. It's a real-time strategy game, but it's almost like a 4X in feeling. You're going to be building stuff, orbital facilities like space stations. You're going to have colonies on planets. You're going to be merchant and military fleets, discovering stuff, so planet space. So that's going to be. You're also fighting here and claim and fight what's worth. It has been in early access, but does look some kind of cool stuff that's going on here. It's kind of like real-time combat, as it says, RTS, and get some nice pictures of like how big this world is going to be. It says discover the potential of celestial bodies, building space stations. We'll see this in the video just momentarily. I just want to show you here, and on the video it kind of looks like some of this stuff can be customizable, but this is like the shipyard that you're building stuff down. You're going to need resources. You're going to probably be getting, I don't know where you're going to get those from or anything like that, but the only gameplay we have at the minute is the reveal. This is the concept of building up your base then and making ships. Hopefully there's going to be lots of technology in the game that you can research. Oh, that rock tune's very loud. But yeah, the combat looks kind of interesting. I definitely want to see how it works as like a campaign, and yeah, it's kind of a neat idea, isn't it? A space RTS, because you know you must think of Homeworld, but here it's a little bit 4X in its style, so less campaign led, like home. What am I saying? Home base. Mine just gone. But yeah, you're going to be 4Xing it. It looks like across space and building bases and stuff like that. It actually looks good. This is the bit. It looks like you can actually put modules on these ships, maybe bigger guns and stuff that you can research. I have no idea what these slots do. I'm just theory crafting here. But building, yeah, certainly sounds good. Discovering, yeah, you're going to be exploring around. You're going to be fighting, of course. That sounds fabulous. I love kind of these games when you can get a tech ahead of your enemies, so you can just obliterate them and feel powerful. And yeah, looking kind of cool. I want to see how the game kind of works though as you're playing it. We're just getting these kind of outside looks, but keeping my eye on Falling Frontier, even though I keep reading Frontier Falling. I don't know why, but yeah, that one's definitely looking interesting for me. Now the Eternal Cylinder. This one's bonkers, peeps. Lovely art style. You're going to be exploring around as an alien. You're going to be able to mutate though, so this gives me a good feel of Spore when that came out. Now it says you're going to be the bottom of the food chain when you start the game, and you've got the ability to mutate and unlock new skills by consuming natural edibles which populate the game world. You will be fully exploring and experimenting with vast array of fruits, flora and alien creatures that will unlock new powers and gameplay. So it sounds like Spore, although it doesn't have Spore's stupendous kind of, you know, if you know anything about Spore, it was just a wacky concept, too big for its own boots. Anyway, so yeah, potentially you're going to transform into unique, wonderful creatures that take on whatever's going on. It sounds pretty cool. We've got this video. So yeah, looks like a nice 3D world. Strange how they call it Eternal Cylinder. When you're... Well, I guess this is the Eternal Cylinder. But it's about evolving your character, though.
What it is, or where it came from, they only know that it cannot be stopped.
Oh.
Sometimes it is the smallest, most unassuming of
That'd be you then.
manage to find a way forward.
Yeah, so interesting trailer. I think this one's from last year's E3.
They must band together.
So hopefully we get a new proper gameplay. See how the evolution works when you eat certain things or eat some aliens. What does that do for you? But loads of kind of, you know, wacky, bizarre designs that you can get from evolution.
But no matter what they do, one fact remains.
The cylinder.
The eternal cylinder cannot be stopped.
Well, I certainly want to see how this works, and I do like games that you can evolve in. So this one looks bonkers, and I like it for its wacky creativity. So yeah, keep my eye on that one, and again, hopefully we see more on it at E3 this year. Elderand. Ooh, now what's this? Slideshow looking, a side-scrolling game. Now it says Lovecraftian inspired story, action RPG with skill-based combat, and it says it's going to be a dreadful world rich in treasures, deadly creatures, love letter to Castlevania. Modern elements, which we'll see as we go down. Now then, look, you've got combat here. I like it how heads falling off here. I like the animation. It's kind of gory. It says heavy focus on skill-based combat, and the loot. It says tons of items you can cross strange worlds, relics, potions, weapons, shields, resources. Go to innkeepers, shopkeepers. And I like this whole RPG element of the treasure and loot. This is a good look here at kind of the world that you can like grab onto stuff, Castlevania-esque, and jump around and stuff. And Castlevania, this is kind of the classic Castlevania before it went to 3D, where you're going around environments in this stage and killing loads of monsters and bosses. So looking very cool. Now, as for screenshots, we've just got potential bosses that we're looking at here, and the character holding different things. Meeting some NPCs there, the boat guy, and yeah, this one could be very interesting. I want to see kind of a level getting played of the Castlevania, so we get to see more of the animation and potentially what it's like when you go into a shop and see what that looks like, because at the minute we don't have any of that. So yeah, show me a level getting played, show me how the treasure's working, show me the animation of this kind of stuff. That looks really cool. So there we go, Elderand, looking very special, and looking forward to see some more of this Castlevania modernized spin-off. Now, Grime. This is another side-scrolling combat game, but you can actually evolve in this game also. It says an action-adventure RPG. You're going to be crushing foes with your living weapon. It's going to be the weapon that mutates this time in form and function, and you're going to be consuming the remains of the enemies, it says, with a black hole to strengthen your vessel as you break apart a world of astronomical horror and intrigue. You'll see like the weapon change as it goes through some of these shots. It says eye-popping surrealism. Okay. Yeah, the art style is definitely got that feel to it. Defying combat. So parry is going to be a big thing here, and of course absorbing stuff. The living weapon, you can see different styles of weapons coming out here. Looks like a scythe that's actually eating people. Unique skill tree progression. I wonder what this is. What is he doing in this one? I don't know what he's doing in this one. There's going to be a skill tree anyway. That'd be nice to find out what that looks like. And it says you're going to be finding bosses. But are these side scrollers kind of linear? So what does this mean, find bosses? Are the secret bosses on these maps, or do you have like a world map you're picking from? I don't know. Want to see more of Grime anyway. I like the concept of skill trees with this kind of genre, and definitely the weapon how it evolves and consumes the remains of the enemies. It sounds fascinating. Anyway, there's Grime. Definitely want to see more of this at E3, and hopefully that's on your radar now. So yeah, looking great. Now, Industria. This is an oddball. It's a Industria. Now, this is an oddball title. It's claiming it's only going to be 4 hours of rich storytelling. It's first person, but is it a first person walking simulator? Storytelling. Well, no. You can pick up a gun in this one. Now, it says 4 hours of gameplay. So hopefully this is going to be nice and cheap. It says you're going to have 4 weapons to defend yourself. And so that's potentially you'll be able to die in this game. So it is leaning towards it is a game instead of just a walking story. And experimental soundtrack. It's, you know, for 4 hours. We've got a trailer anyway. It looks fairly interesting. Maybe we'll get to see a little bit of the story because it says it's hyper focused on it. Reminds me of Half-Life kind of world, that first bit. Strange worlds. It says it's Berlin. There you got a melee weapon. Rifle. Some mechanical enemies to fight against. Some kind of... There's the pistol. We got to see the machine gun. No. So yeah, we want to see a bit more of this because it does say it's the tight atmosphere, profound story. Well, give us 15 minutes gameplay of it and I might be interested in it, but it's certainly looking interesting. A 4-hour game on the box, heavy story in an FPS mixed in. Could be good, but I'll see how it is at E3. But I've got it's on my radar anyway. Now you might be scratching your head that I've picked Despot's game to show you this because it's a great game. It looks great. Why does it look great? Am I crazy? Is it too... Am I doing this video late? I am doing it late. Yeah, it's kind of like midnight here. It's a roguelike tactics for puny humans. Well, let's look at the video because it'll kind of explain why it's kind of cool. Now you get these minions first. They're just kind of lollipops, men, and you put different hats on them so they actually perform differently in the dungeon. It's a roguelike. Now you obviously get better. You can see here you've got like these pretzel throwers at the back. Guy at the front with big tridents. Going down pipes. Now if you look here on the left, you've got the lollipop men, and on the right here you've got like a shop where you're kitting these out to actually have special abilities. So it's like an army roguelike. Look, you're going to get all of these, and then you're going to choose the fighter. You can see there's the magician, schoolgirl, shaman, pretzel poor, flying dude, sword cleaner, mecha octopus, fridge war, yoga lover. What's going on? It's bonkers. Looks fun though. You're literally just throwing an army and dressing them up. I am interested in this roguelike. It's got such sense of humour. And looks like it's going to have PvP. That looks beautiful. Just pick your team, and I don't know if you've got gameplay going on. I'm not seeing any mouse movement here, but it's like you're just watching your army go for it. And I think there might be some catharsis in this game by just watching them go out. It says, choose your pretzels, choose your loot, transform the squishy humans into wizards, cultists, ninjas, and dozens of other heroes. We got like a good selection then. It's looking wacky. Yeah, it says, can you survive the labyrinth? You're going to meet unstoppable end game builds of other players. So that's going to be great that you have like an end game build, and you can do some PvP battles. Sounds fun. Yeah, so like a roguelike, but you specialize in your army, and that's, I don't know what else you're going to be doing. Are you going to be able to have spells that you cast on the battlefield to give you some gameplay? I really don't know. So I'd love to see some gameplay videos of this at E3, and let me know. Is it just sit back and watch after you've picked the team, or are you doing stuff? Are you doing stuff also? That'd make it a bit more interesting. But Despot's game looking kind of super bizarre, but it's got my attention. What do you think of that one? Well, peeps, thank you so much for watching. That's the end of our Day 2 coverage. We'll be back tomorrow for Day 3. Don't worry, we've got some more exciting titles, and what a week it's going to be of all these predictions. So have a great E3 2021, and you take care. Well, thanks for watching. And if you remember, you can please subscribe and like the video. And don't remember, you can also hit the bell for notices on the channel. Yeah, we've also got a Twitter you can see on our banner, so check that out too. So take care and bye-bye.